Alright everyone, Supreme Kami here, and with the release of the Crossbone X-1 alteration here, this one was prated to be one of the best torso magazine type EXQ. So what I want to do today is because of the fact that we do have the limited time multi-mission boss hash mod, so I want to see, can this one single-handedly with no additional buffing, simply my build plus this EXQ, am I able to take down the whole boss, right? Not only am I using this one, I am going to be comparing that with some of the same area, torso area magazine type EXQ. So we have the Crossbone X-1 right here. So up next we have the infamous Gundam Helios. This one have a similar thing over here. So this one does actually have a higher power modifier. So this one is over here looking at B plus, while this one is looking at a B only. So I don't know if there's gonna be any difference. We'll definitely try that out. Up next we have the Re Bow Wow, if that's how you pronounce it. This one is going to be the same situation again. This one is only a B power, so same power level as as the X1. And then I do have two kind of like a side testing for you guys up here. In terms of the hash mod, I believe it does not have any physical resistance, or I forgot which one it has more or which has less. So in terms of using these two, it may be skewed in terms of the damage output. But yeah, just want to be using them. In terms of the F91, this one is obviously going to be the build project version, so I don't even have this one to max out. So we are only sitting at, in terms of the magazine size, this one is probably one of the least of the 5 that we're looking at. So I'm pretty sure this one is not going to be doing any great damage at all. So this one is pretty much just for, just for fun, I just want to use it. And then last but not least, we do have the Tyrion Towsy. This one also, I think this one is probably, I would say, the strongest, quote unquote, air quote, strongest. This one is looking at a piercing A minus and then B power. So of all the one we're looking at in terms of all these free to play version, except for the F91, this one is the only one that have a higher piercing to an A. So I don't know if this is gonna make a difference, because I forgot what property the hash mod has less on. If let's say it have no physical resistance, for example, then this one being a physical EXQ is not gonna matter as much, right? Because I don't think I need to break through any of the physical resistance, any of that. So, but I think this is definitely gonna be great testing, and I just want to confirm, want to solidify if this X1 myth is like legendary. This is like the best, quote unquote, the best magazine type EXQ. So without any further ado, let me do pop in with this one right here. In terms of the build that I am going to be using, is going to be this one right here. So going to be because in terms of hash mod, it is going to be a power type, so I do want to be using a speed type. So this one is going to be like a S type power build. So in terms of the portrait that you can find is I think the only one that we probably will not be able to activate, because I'm not using any, let's say, buffer per se. We're not going to get that one off. We're also not going to get this one off, so I might actually change it to something else. And then I'm not going to get this one off. So basically, in terms of, let's say, the Cosmo Shield portrait, I'm not going to get none of that. So I'll probably swap over to something else so I can kind of take benefit. So I might actually, let me see what I can actually include here. I guess I can use this one. So at the end of the day, I'm only losing my portrait, so I think I'm fine with that. Do I take a 50% or 40%? You know what? I'll just take this one. Yeah, I'll take this one, because this one total is gonna be 50%. Wow, this one is only 40%. So yeah, that's gonna be the change that we are doing. And then yeah, so now we're up to a 203k for the shot attack. So that's looking really high. Yeah, that's gonna be the overall build, and those are gonna be the portraits. So let me see, can X1 redeem itself, being like the king of the magazine. Alright, so first thing first, we are gonna try out the main character here, the X1. So we're gonna activate that limit break, and then just gonna start using these right here. So I just want to see how far we can actually go. I know it's probably not gonna be enough, but we just want to jot down how much can we actually do. So we did literally on like halfway there, so that's actually quite impressive. So I guess up next we are just gonna move over to the next one. I think the next one is gonna be the Helios. So let's see how Helios can do. Alright, so jumping in now with the Gundam Helio, so let's see if this one is gonna be better, because I believe this one is looking at like a what? This one has a better power modifier, but looks like I don't, wow, what is going on? So on paper this one's like a B plus, but what what kind of damage output are we looking at? So this one is very disappointing. Like we did, this is literally the same build, same everything. I just swap skin, and we did not even make it to the halfway point. So this one is a fail. So this one took an L. So goodbye Helio. So up next we will be looking at the Bow Wow. That's how you pronounce it. So all right, we will be right back. Alright, so now we are looking at the Rebawa or Rebawa, however you want to pronounce it. Activate that, and just gonna start clicking these right here. So I'm just trying to be as close as I can, not to miss anything. So this one is looking worse, right? Yeah, is this one probably the worst one that we have tried so far? Like I'm clicking as fast as I can. Like it doesn't feel jittery, or it doesn't feel, you know, janky as like. I feel like X1 in terms of that one, it has a very smooth transition in terms of like per loading rate. So, but this one I think is even worse than the Helio. So yeah, can someone explain to me what is going on right now? I don't know. So I guess up next we're just gonna move right over to some of the more, you know, I don't know, like, do I want to call it fair? But let's move over to F91, since that one is gonna be like a physical. I don't know if this is gonna do any difference to him, but we will definitely see. Alright, so now hopping in with F91. So this one being a physical, and it's not really gonna be benefiting too much in terms of, let's say, from the limit break here. So okay, I mean, like, we're doing pretty good, right? Yeah. Oh yeah, this one is doing a lot more better. Oh wow. This one is, yeah, this one out here literally outperformance. I guess this one being a physical type, and then I believe Hashon is pretty much going to be weak to physical, so that's why we did crazy damage up here. So this one, like, I'm pretty sure if this one is like a full EX skill level 10, and then I have like maximum magazine, or like the actual 11 magazine, we would definitely shred this guy here. But overall pretty good, so definitely very satisfied. So I guess if we do move into the Tyrion Talsi, I think that one can potentially one-shot it, maybe bring across. So let's move on to that one then. Alright guys, as for our last testing here, we have the Tyrion Talsi. So we're gonna activate this right here. This one is simply just gonna increase the range here. So I would definitely say it does spread a little bit in a sense. So okay, but this one is not looking, oh wow, this one is you can pretty much say it's exactly the same, you know, in terms of the damage output, like, you know, the bar wise. This one is literally the same thing as what the X1 can do, but kind of keep in mind this one is being a physical property, so I'm pretty sure that's why we were able to do this much damage. But overall, that is definitely very impressive, you know. This one right here, be able to kind of rifle up to the X1, you know, just being, you know, being physical. But overall, I think X1 is definitely the clear winner. If I was to test him on a like even ground force, say, that one would definitely do way more output. But definitely very satisfied. Just to note that that X1 is still a monstrous magazine type. That, keep that in mind, it's only torso. I don't know if any other area will have some even more busted magazine type EXQ, but I'll definitely explore that in probably in another video. Yeah, but with that being said, that's gonna be pretty much it in terms of some testing for you guys over here. So do definitely farm the X1 torso, because that EXQ is very ridiculous, very busted, and you guys should have one as well. So I will catch you guys all on the next one.